Hi everyone, it's me again, and this time I'm choosing violence. I'm just kidding, I'm not choosing violence, but I do have thoughts and I have feelings that I have been losing sleep over, right? And I want to like discuss and have a kiki. And normally I don't get into like YouTube dramas or like, you know, petty bullshit. But like, I don't know, things over the past couple of years have just kind of been like piling up. And I wanna just point some things out to some people and like just mention some things and like, you know what I mean? So we're on our way to get burrito because yum, burrito for dinner. Yummy. And the car ride's gonna be a minute, so I thought, why not make this video in the car? So I'm being passenger princess. Hubs is driving in his new polo shirt. Look at that arm. Oh my god. Anyway. So, fair warning, this might piss some people off. I'm gonna be as kind as I possibly can in talking about these subjects that have been bugging me. And hopefully I don't piss too many people off, but it is what it is. So, what was it, a few months ago, or a couple weeks ago, or something, like the beginning of spring, right? There was this tag going around called occultea, right? And it was a list of questions. I did not participate, even though I thought it was a wonderful tag. I'll be honest, I'm not sure who it originated from, but I thought it was a wonderful tag. And it asked a lot of really deep-seated questions about, you know, our pagan community and how it relates to social media and also influencers and all of that. And I saw quite a few really interesting responses. But I'm going to specifically reference two videos, of which I will link below, because I just thought they were interesting. And yeah, I just thought they were interesting. So both are in agreement throughout a lot of the videos in saying that, you know, basically nothing is, you know, like when we talk about how authentic everything is online and all of that stuff, you know, both were very agreeable in the sense that, you know, really nothing online is authentic. One of the videos, which dare I say is one of my favorites, is Jasmine Ambrosia's video, in which she said, "Hi, nothing online is real. The internet is fake," which is very true, because it's all produced content that is made with the intention of someone watching it. So I agree, it's all fake. It's all fake. You know, we can only be as real as we as content creators can allow ourselves to be, right? Which for some of us is a challenge. And I'm not here to call too many people out, but there are some things that I've noticed, like certain content creators with what a lot of people would call larger numbers disappearing or going MIA, or what have you. And I I find that interesting. And I also find, you know, I've seen other videos of the occultea hashtag discussing how there's a lot of shadiness in the community, and yet nobody talks about it. And so I want to talk about it. I also agree with Jasmine's video when she said that, you know, we really can't look at the pagan community as a whole, as an umbrella, because we're made up of miniature niches of different traditions, of different practitioners, whom all have their inner circles. And just because she does things one way doesn't mean that I do things the same way as she does, and doesn't mean that we even all hold the same values. I have followers or subscribers on my channel who are very Wiccan leaning and who all believe in the threefold law, and I don't believe in the threefold law. And there's been some times during Drunken Divinations when Mark and I are discussing this subject, and it's come up. And that's fine. Like, if other people believe in the threefold law and want to follow that rule, that's cool. But we can't realistically think of us all as under the same umbrella or as one huge community, because, like Jasmine said in her video, it's just not going to happen. It's really a fabric of smaller circles that make up the whole, you know, the whole. So, the whole, oh my god, the whole. Anyway, so with that being said, there's, you know, some things that I do want to point out, not necessarily to stir up drama, but also just to kind of get everyone's opinion and kind of strike a chord and get a conversation going and just kind of think about things, right? So I'm going to mention a name now, and I want to preference that nothing in this video that I am saying is related to the opinions of Sabbath Social, is related to Mark's opinions, or anybody else's opinions or feelings but my own, okay? This is all me. This is no one else, just me. So if somebody gets upset about it, you know, you can talk to me, or you can, you know, get over it or whatever. My intention is not to upset people. It is purely to get everybody just thinking about things here. Because we had this tag go around recently, and then we have things like this happen, and as a pagan, pagans being, to my knowledge, still the minority, it just kind of is interesting. And yeah, so I just want to talk about it. I also do not think that this person that I am going to discuss is hiding the fact that things have changed. So I don't think that they'll mind me bringing up their name. But if they do, I'm sorry in advance. So, the Ladygravedancer, right? She's been around for years. She's been a pillar of the greater YouTube community, or YouTube pagan community, I would say, and the greater, you know, witchy community on YouTube. I was going through my subs the other day, channels that I'm subscribed to, and I've been subscribed to the Ladygravedancer I've been on her channel for years, and enjoyed my time on her channel. I've conversed with her, I've been friends with her on Facebook, and I personally have no beef against the Ladygravedancer, so just putting that out there. But I was looking through my subscriptions the other night and just kind of, you know, doing every now and then, because I have a life just like everyone, I like to go through my subscriptions, see who is still creating content, because, you know, content creators, they'll go on YouTube in spurts many times, and life will get crazy for them, and they'll take a step back. And I understand that as a viewer and as a content creator. I understand that. Like, shit's crazy. That's why I haven't created pre-recorded content in years. I think we're going on years now. And so it can be a struggle. Like, people get busy, especially with things going the way they're going currently nowadays. So I totally understand people taking a step back or needing to take a break or what have you, and I'm not trying to de-justify that need, or say that I don't understand that or anything like that. But I noticed while I was going through my subbed channels that the Ladygravedancers videos are no longer available to watch, and that intrigued me. At first I was a little hurt because I was worried that maybe I was blocked, but then I noticed that her channel was not deleted. It was just that all of the videos were either taken down or marked as hidden or unlisted or marked as private, so at least I could not view them. So I'm instantly like curious, because you know, I'm thinking, okay, so maybe this isn't just me, which I don't know why. Not that I've done anything to her to justify that. I was just like hurt at first, because I was like, whoa, you know, like, not even just like personally hurt, but like kind of like, whoa, what happened? Like, she's been around for years and something crazy must have happened. So then I start thinking to myself, you know, I haven't seen her post anything on Facebook for a minute. So I go to her Facebook that I was already a friend or, you know, linked into, and I see that within the last few weeks, there's other people who are noticing that her videos are not available. So I'm like, okay, so something did happen. Something is going on. There were quite a few people on her Facebook that were saying, you know, hey, I went to go just relax and have some witchy nostalgia and just listen to some things, and notice that I can't access your videos. I hope everything's okay. You know, leaving messages of, you know, well wishes and all of that on her Facebook page. She, however, had not posted anything on that page for a little over a month, I want to say. Could be wrong. Then I start to look at comments, and I notice that people are saying, oh, she started a new Facebook. And I'm thinking maybe she got locked out of all of her accounts. Maybe she was hacked, and that was some of the hearsay that was going around in the comments as well. Like, you know, maybe she was hacked, and a lot of people were saying, you know, they couldn't believe what they were hearing from other people, which was that she had turned to Christianity and had taken all of her videos down and started a new Facebook because of it. So I did a little more research. I did find her new Facebook account. I added her as a friend. She added me back. Thank you for adding me back, Ladygravedancer. And then I saw that she had posted a post, which I won't even read to you. I'll just put up on the screen at some point here. But she had also shared that post about a week later and said, you know, just posting this again so everybody knows. So she did confirm that she has, in her words, found Jesus, and she is no longer practicing witchcraft or anything like that anymore. And now her Facebook, her new Facebook is filled with Christian memes and all of that. Now, she did also say that she will not judge anyone for their path, but there's some memes that I personally feel a little bit like, that's a little judgy, or that's a fine line. But that's me personally. She also went ahead to say in her, I think it was the second time she shared the post that I mentioned, that she would not take it personally if people unfriend her. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I will be unfriending her because the memes that she's posting are a lot for me personally with religious trauma. In fact, some of them have a lot to do with religious trauma, and in my opinion and in my feels, kind of feels belittling as far as that goes. Like, they're saying some things like, don't judge a group of people based off of one bad apple because of your religious trauma. Jesus is the only one that saves, that sort of thing. And I'm just like, that feels gaslighty to me, just a tad, and I'm not here for it. I'm not loving it. But the bigger reason is because, and this may sound a little bit harsh, but I kind of feel a little bit lied to. I kind of feel a little gypped, because this is somebody that I, as a witch in the YouTube community, looked up to for years. And as a content creator, it is not her job to be my role model. Like, I accept that. I accept that, that responsibility. I, accept that completely. However, this is somebody who has given us stories, told us about experiences, and for some of us, behind closed doors or in private chats, have discussed how they don't like this path that they're now following, in some of the ways that they operate, or some of the ways that these people operate. I say these people, but like I say, like some of the ways that people can operate that follow that path. And I'm not saying that, all Christians are bad because there's bad Christians, because believe me, I know that there's bad pagans out there. I've experienced them. I think most of us in the YouTube community have experienced them. And I've never made a video like this, so I hope that, I'm really hoping this doesn't come across as like cauldron stirring. But if you think that's what this is, then you can think it. But what I guess felt kind of more like sketchy to me was the fact that her YouTube is still up. It's still an account. It still exists. I would understand if she had been raised a pagan and then she converted to Christianity for the first time, and maybe she thought, well, I'm gonna hold on to this because these are my roots. To some extent, I can also kind of sort of understand. No, I'm not even gonna finish that one. I don't understand someone who converted from Christianity to paganism. And this is me just saying, yeah, I'm ignorant on this. Like, coming forward, I don't know everything. I don't want to act like I know everything. And I will admit, I have not went to the Ladygravedancer and personally asked her questions about this. I would be happy to have her on my channel and have a discussion about, if she's open to it, what led her to this decision. But I guess to me, what does feel kind of sketchy and what does feel like a betrayal is that I am one of 50 point whatever thousand subscribers, which is not a large number in the YouTube community as a whole, but is a large number of people, you know? And I don't look at numbers very often, but that you can't deny is a large number. That's 50,000 people. That's a population. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, some of those subscribers are no longer active, or, you know, are ghost accounts or dead accounts or whatever you want to call them. Some of them are probably bots at this point as well. But it's still a lot of people, and I know in my younger days, and while I've been on YouTube creating content, the Ladygravedancer is a name that has come up a lot with people who watch witchy YouTube content. And I guess I would just feel better about it if she would have posted something on her channel or left us something on her channel that kind of was a little bit better than a Facebook text or a Facebook post and ghosting, you know. I guess that's my point. Like, I feel that that's a little cold. But also, I understand that it's her channel and she can do whatever she wants. Just like this is my channel, and if I wake up tomorrow and I decide to take my channel down and all of my videos, totally get it, totally understand that. But I also understand that there's people that would probably be upset about it. Like active conversation on this side of the camera as well. But the silence is also, silence sometimes speaks louder than words and gives people room to speculate. And I personally, like I said, this is just my feelings, my observations, my concerns, is that this was handled in a very controlled but sneaky way. Like, and it's really cool to see the community reach out to her and be like, yeah, you can, you know, follow whatever path you want to follow. You know, you can, you know, do this, you know, we support you, da-da-da. And, like, that's really awesome if that's how you feel. But I personally feel taken advantage of and taken for a ride. And I'm now questioning every experience that was witchy or spiritual that I've ever experienced, like, in connection with her. And we didn't have a lot, but, like, even still, like, it just gets me second guessing. And I know me as a witch, and I'm saying this here and I'm saying this now, and you all can quote me. It is on camera. There are things that I've experienced in my life that led me away from Christianity as a child for reasons that I've talked about repeatedly. And I will never, ever, if I come out saying I am ever a Christian or born again, my life or the life of those that I love is in danger. Molly, you in danger, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I could sit here and I could get into a lot of like the politics of Christianity and, you know, the patriarchy and capitalism and how it affects us as witches and as people and as a country, as a world. But like, you could do your own research there, I feel. I need another break. Now, I wouldn't say I'm a big deal as far as, like, I'm not as big of a deal as Tequila was, or, you know, Sunshine Morning Ray, or Tiptoe Chick, but, you know, I tend to I get into YouTube for two things, entertainment and connection. And the connection is, like, when I have people on Drunken Divinations, I add them to Facebook. I, you know, often tell them, you know, there's not a lot of people that I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to have them on my channel again. In fact, I don't think there's really any. But, well, there might be a few. But if someone were to ask me if they could be on, I'm gonna basically try and put them on my channel. And, you know, Mark and I dedicate, you know, each Drunken Divs to said person. So we develop like a friendship with these people, and we like have gotten to the point where, like, you know, Ben and Jasmine and, you know, Raven and other creators out there that we've had on the channel, Chris, you know, we all, like, heckle each other. And not in, like, a bad sort of way, but just in a way that's like, oh, we're friends and we, you know, we can joke and we can, like, have a good time. And I think that, like, there was an instance where somebody had left a comment on a Drunken Divs episode that Chris was on that said something like, you can tell Chris hates Go Fish. And, like, it just made the three of us laugh, because it's like, I feel like this is more of something that people, like, don't get me wrong, there's drama out there, but I think this is more of a situation where people want there to be drama. Some creators want there to be drama because that's how they get views. That's how they get their numbers up. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna use this as a social experiment, and I'm gonna put a title on here just to see how well it does compared to some other pre-recorded videos that I'm doing right now, because it's my channel. I can do that. But I guess what I'm just trying to say to everybody as well is, like, use your best judgment when it comes to the internet. Keep in mind that everything, including this video, is a product of I guess manipulation in some way, because I'm giving you information, and I'm aware of that. I'm giving you information that some of you probably didn't have, and you know, this is somebody that people have given money to. This is somebody that people have put a lot of trust in. And I'm not saying that they were wrong for doing what they're doing. I'm just saying that I personally, as a subscriber, feel a certain way. And feeling this way, and also seeing the tags that cycled around a few weeks ago, I just feel like I am also guilty of, like, feeding into these energies and stuff, I guess, as a viewer, because I'm a viewer, and that's just the natural tendency of us as viewers on YouTube. So, yeah, just keep in mind that. And also, numbers don't mean shit. I also like that Jasmine tells everybody about this website. I'll share her post that she posted on social media the other day, which is also something that has me thinking about all of this. Like, I'm just like, I need to talk about this because it's hot on my mind, and I need to discuss it, and see what everybody else thinks. But, nobody is making a living with doing witchcraft or talking about witchcraft on YouTube or social media. Yeah, they're getting money for it, but it's not like, oh, I can put a roof over my head money. It's probably like, oh, my social media helps me sell my book, or helps me sell my classes, or helps me, have a platform for my projects. And I don't think that's wrong, because, celebrities be doing that all the time with their soaps and their products and their TED Talks and their books and all their things. Like, I think Jasmine hit the nail on the head in the coffin when she said that, like, if you don't think something is worth your money to buy, don't buy it. And period. That's it. Don't buy it. Like, sorry, Mama Jazz, that I'm taking your words, but you just spoke them so beautifully that it's just perfect. And, yeah, so, I don't know, maybe this is me just ranting, but I feel better. Ladygravedancer, you'll be missed. Blessed be.